Hello and welcome back to Bloodborne Exsanguination. On today's episode, we are going to do the last optional area in the main game. Not the last Chalice dungeon or anything, but the last optional area in the game. And also, something I forgot in the last Chalice dungeon was to pick up this Sinister Lower Pthumeru Chalice, and you should see the video of that before the start of the main episode. And this just basically says the same thing as the other. Yeah, it was the Sinister Hintertomb Chalice. Basically all it says is, when used in a ritual, the Sinister Chalice summons the sinister resonant bell. Bell-ringing woman appears to be a mad Pthumerian. Yeah, the old layer 11th was carved out by Pthumerians. Superhuman beings who are said to have unlocked the wisdom of the Eldritch Truth. And yeah, so basically it's basically a chalice. You use it, it works pretty much like the root chalice, except the only difference is it also fills the dungeon with bell-ringing women who will summon invaders for PvP. So pretty simple. But let's see. We are going to go to Cathedral Ward and into the upper cathedral. Alright, so things are pretty stable right here. We mourned Granny last episode. But now we're going to go up here and finally get through that locked door at the top of the church workshop. We could just run past this guy, but free bullets. Damn, missed him. Not really too much to fear from these guys, since we're so much higher level than we were when we first came through here. But items are always nice. And of course we'll take this room at a run, so we can get to this guy. Just hanging out on top now, okay, cool. Oh no, come back, come back, come back, come back. Come on. Alright. You can just go back around the side here. No need to deal with those assholes. Suckers. Oh, did I go the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way. Yep. How did I... I just walked right past it. I'm a dummy. Come here, buddy. Oh, you got that guy. Alright, so this door, from way back in the beginning of the game, is now openable with the Upper Cathedral Ward Key. Now this place... This is actually where the game gets pretty spooky, pretty creepy up here. And we see this thing looking over here. I think he'll turn hostile if we touch him. Yep. Hey, little guy. You've got ears for a face. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll put you out of your misery. Ugh. Man, these things creep me out. This is also the only other area in the game besides Yahar'gul to have its own music, background music. Oh yes, blue elixir. And you can see we're high up above, or basically up near the sort of top of the Grand Cathedral. And of course, there's more of these guys. Probably should have spent some insight, huh? Yeah, so I can't do that and kill my frame rate. Wow. And yeah, frame rate's taking a dive up on this bridge. Probably all these fog effects. More of these things. Oh, they do appear to care if we walk around behind them. So they're gross, so we'll kill them. And here we see the lamp. And these boxes of bones covered in paper and these small caskets. You might be getting an idea for what exactly those nasty little creatures are, or what they might have been. And they're moving over this direction. Not sure if there's anything over here that we need. There is an item, so we'll just... They've got like their little... Excuse me. Their little hands clasped together. They're over looking this way. It's something. Great Lake Rune. Excuse me. They're not too quick, obviously. They don't have any legs, so... You can basically run past everything, but... They're also not too much of a threat, so... Why not kill them for some blood echoes, huh? And also... put them out of their misery. Ow. That's their most dangerous attack, really, is their spit. But even that doesn't do too much damage. So there's where we will proceed after we deal with these crows. These super crows. I think these crows have the most health out of any of them in the game. Still just drop pebbles though. Oh, god damn it. PS4, stop updating. There we find a body with some frenzied cold blood. Nothing too exciting. There's these high-strung violins playing in the background. And here's the only other scythe-wielding church servant. So let's just deal with him. Ow. Does this weapon do fire damage? Yeah, it does. Interesting. I never knew that. I also apparently don't know how to fight him. Doing too much looking at what he was, rather than fighting him. And in here... it's a brain sucker. Probably leaning over a kill. So we're not going to give him the pleasure. And we get some choir equipment. And you might remember from the description of the key is that this is sort of the base of the choir. The sort of opposing faction to the School of Mensis within the Healing Church. So where were we? Ah, yes. Choir garb. Attire of the choir, high-ranking members of the Healing Church. Members of the choir are both the highest-ranking clerics of the Healing Church and scholars who continue the work that began at Bergenworth. Together with the left-behind Great One, they look to the skies in search of astral signs that may lead them to the rediscovery of true greatness. And that's the only description of their garb. So yeah, these are the highest ranking members of the Healing Church. And this is their base of operation. Gross noises. I assume it's seen better days. I'm just gonna go over here. Get this item. And I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh god. Can I target him? Nope. We got these blue-eyed scourge beasts. Which we will handle with extreme prejudice. Oh, just some bloodstone shards. These blue-eyed scourge beasts can actually drop chunks. And you hear this. Yeah, you can even see him on the other side. Another one of those brain suckers. But anyway, these blue-eyed scourge beasts can drop blood chunks. So they're not the best. Well, they are kind of the only way to get unlimited blood chunks. So kind of stuck farming them if you want to upgrade a bunch of weapons. And here we're on the upper sort of dais. Is this open? No, not from this side. The only other way to go is down. Get off there. Now with these guys, probably the safest way of tackling them is to just come back to this doorway. They cannot fit through, but we can hit them, so... Whoa, what are you doing up there, buddy? Okay, torch doesn't do much to these guys. Oh wow, he fit through. Well done. That reaches. That is deceptively long reach on their bite. Just a shard. Maybe I should have equipped the eye rune. Give myself better item find for this section. Is that guy trapped behind the door? Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on here, but I know it's not right. Alright, let's see if we can deal with this guy. As long as that guy's stuck there. Come on, sweet pea. Ah. Should have dodged after the second strike. Alright, just some twin blood. No big deal. And this guy, so they are definitely glitching out hardcore here. And just twin blood. And of course they took the lights out too. Bumping up the creep factor. Oh nice, got the backstab. Come on, give me some sugar, baby. Oh. I hear that goober up there. More tiny caskets. And then these caskets sort of propped up in these ornamental stands. Strange why those are exalted. Oh, there's a wandering nightmare over there. Let's be smart about this. Because I think there's another friend over here. Yep. Because that wandering madness will lead you right into that room with this guy. Whoa. Survived that. So yeah, that's a nasty ambush. Don't want to walk into that one. But we just come back. Take out our torch so we can see what the hell's going on in here. hear the click-clopping of another one of these assholes. What? You heard me? Hey. I'm lucky he somehow missed me. Oh, yeah, spread them. Gross, I'm sorry. That was disgusting. And these wrapped statues, which I suspect they excavated from the tombs. From the Chalice dungeons, I mean. Some ritual blood. This door's locked. Cannot go out there. And you hear one more brain sucker. So we ain't quite done with them yet. Alright. Cosmic Eye Watcher badge. This is the badge of the choir. Oops. Badge of the member of the healing choir, elites of the healing church, or healing choir of the choir, elites of the healing church. The eye signifies the very cosmos. The choir stumbled upon an epiphany, very suddenly and quite by accident. Here we stand, feet planted in the earth, but might the cosmos be very near us, only just above our heads? It's an interesting note. You might also recall way back when we were ascending Erden Chapel, like up to the door that leads to the upper cathedral. We saw that note that said the heavens and the cosmos are one, which I take to imply that, you know, the heavens are the realms of the gods. So where the heavens and where the gods live are the same place. So if you look above us at the stars and at the sky and the moon and the sun, that's where the great ones dwell. And the sort of the Eye Watcher badge sort of lends credence to that. And he is all the way over there. But I believe there is another one just around here, which we will deal with first. Hoping a torch doesn't alert him. Oh, you can hear another one. Just over here. No grabbing. Grabbing bad. Wow, he's just clinging to life. Got some quicksilver bullets. And this is the doorway where we were ambushed by the blue-eyed Scourge Beast, and where we saw that guy through the doorway. Hi, Goober. What you doing in there? Well, let's not wait for to find out. No drops. Well, we'll just come through here, grab this blue elixir, blindfold cap. This is the headpiece of the choir set. This is what that one NPC hunter that we fought in Bergenworth, who was using all the spells and had the chain whip and a weapon we haven't seen yet, but an offhand sort of firearm weapon called the, oh, what is it called? Rosmarinus? Sort of like the flame sprayer, but arcane. Everything else is the same except the last paragraph. The eye covering indicates their debt to the teachings of Master Willem, even though their paths diverged. Yep. And we also know that there's all this sort of implied backstory. Pearl slugs, nice. Oh, where did we get the key? Am I missing something? Oh, no, wait, we go out here first. So we knew, though, that, like, in some of the notes in Yahar'gul, it says they're performing unspeakable rituals to summon to beckon the moon. And here we see this mummified corpse propped up or somehow standing all this time, looking over here and making this odd stance. Let's see, there should be an item out here, right? Maybe not. Okay, never mind. This is the only thing of import out here. Make contact. As we can see, it's the sort of stance he is in. He's apparently trying to make contact with something. Who knows what? I kind of do, but you might not. But we'll find out soon enough. Now, really, do we not get a... Where do we get this damn key from? Did I somehow pick it up and forget about it? Oh. I did. Oh man, you guys must have been yelling at me. The Orphanage Key. Key to the Orphanage, birthplace of the choir. The orphanage, shadowed by the Grand Cathedral, was a place of scholarship and experimentation, where young orphans became potent, unseen thinkers for the Healing Church. The choir that would later split the Healing Church was the creation of the orphanage. Interesting. Here we have some frenzied cold blood on a church hunter. And we can open this main gate. Come on. And we're just back out here. They're still gazing off reverently. And this just leads us back to the lantern, which we don't really need to use right now. So we shall soldier on. These statues, they look like they're covered with eyes. They've got these weird scaly backs. Perhaps they excavated those too from the tombs. Oh, didn't see you there, buddy. What are you blue-headed weirdos doing here? Well, I think we'll soon find out. Now, before we get too far here, I'll just equip that. No particular reason. Alright. Here we see this, like, field of flowers out here. Oddly sized ones with large bulbous heads. More weird statues. And oh, we got a boss fight. So as you can see, even if we kill these things, we're not doing any damage to the boss. That is because the boss is sort of hiding in plain sight. You'll notice this one doesn't seem to want to attack us. It seems content to let its friends do the fighting. So that's your sort of hint. Oh, if I can get back to him again. Sort of dallied a little bit too long. Here we go. Let's get some bolt paver on here and just start wrecking his face. Oh. He's bigger than he appears. Now he's pissed. But he's still quite weak to bolt, as are most of these things. Oh, he likes the flail though. As does his smaller brethren. And now you see, at about 30% health, he grows these tendrils, and he can start casting spells, but yeah, we're starting to get overwhelmed here. But he doesn't do too much damage. Just have to clear out his minions. Oh, I didn't kill him. There we go. And the rest fall. And that's Celestial Emissary. Many people have brought up the idea, and you know, it's probably a pretty good idea or theory that the Celestial Emissary is not a Great One. It's not an emissary from the Great Ones to us. It's an emissary from us to the Great Ones. So the fruit of the Healing Church's experimentation and whatever the hell they were doing up here with the choir, trying to contact the Great Ones in the cosmos, created these things. Probably from, you know, children. Don't think there's anything up here, but be sure to check. No, doesn't look like it. So yeah, the Healing Church, not so great. I'll light this. Come through here. So that is breakable. Deal with these children. Kind of makes you bad now for feel bad for cutting through them, but it's got to be done. We get a call beyond. This is that attack with like sort of the that the choir member in Bergenworth used against us. One of the secret rites of the choir. Long ago, the Healing Church used phantasms to reach a lofty plane of darkness, but failed to make contact with the outer reaches of the cosmos. The rite failed to achieve its intended purpose, but instead created a small exploding star, now a powerful part of the choir's arsenal. At times, failure is the mother of invention. And so this is basically the most demanding spell in the game. Requires 40 arcane investment just to use. And it uses 8 quicksilver bullets per shot. And I think they rebalanced a lot of these at some point. But it fires out a barrage of sort of these magic missile sort of things. And a few of them do track on the target if you're locked on. Alright, there's this jerk. The ones with the tendrils are pretty dangerous because they can cast spells, so just take them out as quickly as possible. And way down here, now we're probably somewhere below the Grand Cathedral. These things are sort of, well, until we disturb them, they were looking over here at that thing. The Altar of Despair. And this large, kind of like weird, tentacle winged creature here. It's hard to know what's its face and what's its ass, really. But it appears to be either sleeping or resting at this. I guess this is the altar. It's got these candles on it. It's got the head like Ram. It's like just a larger version of her children. That's actually kind of useful that you can see there. It's just got the long legs, unlike Ram, which had a bunch of smaller, tiny, sort of centipede-like legs. This one has the larger ones of her children. So it's weird. But we're not going to deal with this right now. We are going to... Yeah. This thing is pretty tough. So we're going to head back. And all the way back to the Hunter's Dream. And why not level up, hey?
Well, what is... Very well, let me...
Okay. Yeah, just more of that skill, baby.
Farewell,
And I think I'll use a cold blood. Is 2 gonna be enough? Yeah, perfect.
Welcome. Very well, Farewell, good hunt.
And I think that's going to do it, guys. That was Upper Cathedral and the Celestial Emissary. In the next episode, we will head into a nightmare. And I'll see you guys then. I hate... Lose the central button. There we go. Take care.